Welcome back, Cules. Big day for Barcelona as Joan Laporta confirms that both Marcus Rashford and Joan Garcia are officially registered with La Liga just in time for tonight's season opener against Mallorca. The president praised Deco for his incredible work behind the scenes while also blasting La Liga's complicated rules. But that's not all. We've got breaking updates on Frankie de Jong's future with Arsenal lurking, Ibrahima Konate linked with Barcelona, and Hector Fort possibly leaving the club before the transfer window shuts. Let's dive straight into all the drama surrounding Barca. Barcelona president Joan Laporta spoke to the media before the squad arrived in Mallorca for their opening game of the 2025-26 La Liga campaign later this evening. The Barca chief was visibly elated as the club finally managed to complete the registration of summer signings Joan Garcia and Marcus Rashford, in time for them to face Mallorca at Son Moix today. Addressing the matter, Laporta gave full credit to Barcelona's sporting director, Deco, for taking care of the registrations. "I said it last night that Deco was working very well on this issue and that we were convinced we could count on both players today. We have to congratulate Deco on this issue, which as you can see is not easy," said Laporta. The president also criticized La Liga for the difficulties faced by all clubs in registering players as he said, "We're all in the same boat. It's very complicated and we have to find solutions to make it more practical. We're happy because we've had a good understanding with La Liga and have followed the process well, which is being experienced with a certain level of anticipation, because it's true that the rules must be followed, but they're very complicated," he added. With Garcia and Rashford registered, Laporta did not forget that other players such as Wojciech Szczesny, Rooney Bargi, and Gerard Martin are still pending their registrations. "We were hoping to reduce the squad size, and we have found solutions to be able to register the two signings. We will continue working because there are still other players to be registered, and we are confident that we will be able to do so," he said. Finally, Laporta expressed his satisfaction with the current Barcelona squad, saying, "We are very happy with the squad. We are always grateful to Flick for the good work he is doing, and we believe we are contenders to win all competitions. Only one team can win and it's not easy. We hope that success will come and that Barca fans will enjoy this sweet moment." Despite adding Martin Zubimendi already this summer, Arsenal are interested in signing Barcelona midfielder Frankie de Jong, according to reports in Spain. Arsenal signed Spanish international Zubimendi from Real Sociedad in July for a fee in the region of £60 million. He will operate as Mikel Arteta's number 6, allowing Declan Rice to continue playing further up the pitch while providing cover for the back four. The 26-year-old is one of the best defensive midfielders in the world, but the Gunners are being linked with another elite player in that position. According to Spanish website Fichajes, Barcelona should beware, because Arsenal want to sign de Jong. The plan for the Londoners is to wait until the Dutch international's contract expires next year and sign him on a free transfer. Indeed, they have marked his name in red for the 2026 summer transfer window as Arteta is a big fan of his playing style, and views de Jong, who transfer-marked value at £38.8 million, as an ideal addition. Out of contract at the end of the season, the 28-year-old situation has generated excitement at the Emirates, with a Barcelona extension not guaranteed. It's believed that Arteta sees de Jong as a perfect complement to the midfield, and wants the ex-Ajax star to come in and expand his rotation to compete at the highest level in the Premier League and Champions League. Barcelona, however, are keen on extending the midfielder's contract beyond 2026, and the player has expressed his desire to stay in Catalonia. He would have to accept a significant pay cut to remain, which has complicated negotiations and opened the door for an exit, the report adds. Sources close to Arsenal say the London club will continue to monitor his situation closely over the coming months, awaiting any developments in negotiations with Barcelona. If a renewal isn't finalized before next summer, Arsenal would be in a position to negotiate with the player free of restrictions, which would facilitate his arrival at the Emirates Stadium. For Arteta, signing Frankie de Jong would mean adding one of the most complete midfielders in European football, a move that could make a difference to his project in the medium term and could also offer the player an individual plus by moving to a highly competitive league. Arsenal are set to begin their Premier League journey this season with a blockbuster clash at Old Trafford against Manchester United. All eyes will be on Victor Gyökeres, who is expected to make his competitive debut for the Gunners, and Mikel Arteta couldn't have asked for a bigger stage to unleash his new striker. Meanwhile in Spain, Barcelona's defensive situation is already shaping their transfer plans for next summer. With only 4 senior centre-backs left after Inigo Martinez's move to Saudi side Al Nassr, the Catalans know they'll need reinforcements. Financial constraints mean they're unlikely to sign anyone now, so the free agent market is becoming their best option. One surprising name being strongly linked is Liverpool's Ibrahima Konate. The French defender has just 12 months remaining on his contract at Anfield, and as of now, there's no sign of a renewal. That opens the door for Europe's biggest clubs to swoop in. Real Madrid are monitoring his situation very closely, with the possibility of making a move as soon as this summer. But Barcelona are also in the race, having already held informal talks with Konate's camp. Reports suggest that the 25-year-old would be open to a switch to Camp Nou, where he could form a formidable partnership with Pau Cubarsí and Ronald Araujo. Konate would be a sensational signing for Barcelona. Konate would undoubtedly be a top signing for Barcelona, and especially in the circumstances. To bring in a starting quality central defender on a free is exactly the sort of business that the Catalans need to be doing during this treacherous period, although it will be very difficult to beat Real Madrid to his signature, providing that he does not renew with Liverpool before next summer. FC Barcelona manager Hansi Flick announced his first squad list of the 2025-26 season earlier today as the team gets set to take on RCD Mallorca in their La Liga opener. Both Joan Garcia and Marcus Rashford were named in the squad list, with Barcelona securing their registrations in La Liga today after much speculation. However, there were a number of notable absentees as well, one of which happens to be teenage defender Hector Fort. Fort's set to leave Barcelona. Building on that, Sport reports that Fort can leave Barcelona in the final 2 weeks left in the ongoing summer transfer window. As per the report, Barcelona would prefer a permanent transfer for Fort in a deal worth around €5 million. But at present, all indications are that the deal will be structured as a loan with an option to buy. The 19-year-old La Masia graduate's exclusion from the squad list for the trip to Mallorca is a clear indication that he does not feature in manager Flick's plans for the season. After all, the German tactician has called up several other young talents such as Jofre Torrents, Pedro Diego Fernandez, Gil Fernandez and Tony Fernandez for the game at Sun Moix. Plenty of suitors. Fort did not enjoy a lot of prominence under Flick during the last season either, and now with him being left out of the manager's plans again, an exit looks all but certain. The teenage right-back, after all, is behind Jules Koundé and Eric Garcia in the pecking order. Interestingly, Barcelona's opponents for today, Mallorca, have shown a strong interest in Fort, although nothing has come of it so far. Ligue 1 newbies Paris FC are also keen. Premier League club Aston Villa have also asked about the 19-year-old talent's availability. With 15 days left before the transfer window closes, Fort is looking for a top-flight project that will guarantee him minutes. His priority is to remain in Spain, but he is no longer ruling out other options. So there you have it, Barcelona fans, Rashford and Garcia are registered and ready to shine tonight. Deco earns his flowers, but there's still work to be done with other signings waiting on registration. Frankie de Jong's renewal saga continues with Arsenal circling, Konate could become a dream-free signing, and Hector Fort looks set for an exit. What do you think? Will Barca manage to register all their stars before the window closes, and should the club let de Jong leave if he refuses a pay cut? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more Barca news daily.